you'll notice that the wheels are off. That's because we had a little bit of rubbing in the back, which I fully expected, knew it was gonna happen. So we're actually gonna head out to Belmont today, North Carolina, and have all 4 corners rolled. Then I can go ahead and fit these wheels on with no problem. The front ones fit pretty good. I would like to run a little bit of camber. We're gonna handle that this weekend. This morning at like 7 a.m. I came out here and fixed my exhaust. Look at how nice she tucks in there now. Perfect. All I had to do was install some new hangers for the muffler, but now it's A1, man. It looks really, really good. What is happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video with the boy Thick Whips. Today, like I said, we are heading out to Belmont, North Carolina. A buddy of mine by the name of Justin is going to be doing the fender rolling on all 4 corners of this car. If you want to run this setup with these ARC 8s, with these tires on this car, you gotta roll the fenders. Let's hop in the car, get on the road. Well, we don't have a sunroof, but we do have cold AC, my friends. It's gonna be nice to get this interior back in line. Obviously have a few things we need to button up in here before we do. But yeah, man, she's gonna be coming along pretty soon, I promise. This sunroof is creating the gnarliest wind buffeting. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some work this weekend on the car, suspension work, and then some interior work. We start putting this thing back together. Be so nice. Just in case, we're gonna gas up real quick. I'm not sure if this gas gauge actually works. And there's a shell right here, so it's like, why not? Honestly, I don't even know if this person has ever put premium in this car. This might be the first premium fill up in quite a while. Surprise, it works. Awesome. All right, we're right down the road from the shop. Let's head over there. All right, we just rolled up to Justin's shop, about to do some fender rolling. We were just talking about like what he's gonna do. So it sounds like we're gonna keep it a little bit conservative, roll out the inside of the fender, and as you can see, they stick out pretty fat on the sides. And this rubs, like you can already see, I've been chewing away on the inside already with my wheels. So he's gonna go ahead and roll these out a little bit, just completely flat. And we might actually pull them a little bit depending on how aggressive the new wheel sets are. And then in the front, we'll go ahead and just roll these flat as well. There's not too bad of a lip up here, but you have a lot of plastic. So at a certain point, if we go too far, we'll have to chew up plastic and like carve that out. I don't think the front's gonna be a problem. I think really the rear is the only thing that we need to focus on. We'll just do like a simple flat roll at first, and then we might pull out. And if you guys are interested in his services, he's in Charlotte, North Carolina, does like a lot of fender rolling, works on cars. He's obviously got a gigantic shop here. If you need anything, I'll leave all of his information down below. Hit him up. All right, he's just finishing that up. Check out this sick old school 5 Series, old school 540. This thing's dope. So cool. It's got like a lot of fun little project cars back here. Dude, I would push this so hard. Are you kidding? I love it. Yes, sir. Yeah, dope. A lot of little projects going on. He's working on. Cool little shop. We're just about done. We're keeping it relatively conservative on all of the fenders. Reason being is the car has not had a proper alignment yet. Obviously, I'm not rocking the wheels that I'm going to be rocking. And then we're doing the KWV3s with camber plates up front. So a lot of things are gonna change on the car. It doesn't really make sense to like pull too far without actually having the proper setup. So we'll do that and go from there. Easier, buddy. God, I love this color. Yo, what if we roll around like that? Oh, bucker. Such a good looking color on this car. All right, very conservative roll. They did a great job. If you guys need any of his services here in Charlotte, I'm gonna link it down below. Great dude, solid and quick job. Got me in and out in less than an hour. So back on the road, back to the house. We're gonna throw back on the new wheels and see what it's looking like. Really, we can't make any decisions if we need to go further on the roll, or the pull, I should say, until I have the new suspension on and we actually get an alignment and the camber plates are in. Then we can go ahead and decide if we need to come back and get a little bit more aggressive with it, but I think that we're gonna be good just as it is. So his name is Justin at QUEENSPEED Motorsports. I will have it linked down below. Justin, again, thank you so much. You did a great job. I appreciate you. We'll be sending more people your way. Sir, back in the homeland. All right, back home. Tomorrow morning, I'm gonna throw these wheels back on and we'll see what kind of rubbing we have at this point. It'll be tough to call right now whether or not it'll rub. I think we'll be okay, but I know for a fact once we get the alignment done and then once we get the suspension on and we really dial it in, we should be just fine. So huge shout out to Justin for banging that out. If we have to go further, we will, but I think we're good right now. These are completely rolled in, and then the front is also rolled in. If we wanted to go further in the front, we would have to cut the plastic lining in here. And for this wheel setup, I don't think we really have to worry about the front too much. We just have to run camber and we should be okay. The back was really the only place that it rubbed. It actually was only rubbing on this tire, and you can see it right there. So it was only rubbing on this side, which is largely due to the alignment. Honestly, the car is just kind of like a mess right now when it comes to alignment and suspension, and once I rip off this nasty eBay suspension and throw in the KWs, then we can start to really dial it in and we'll be in a good place. But it is over 100 degrees today here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Thank God this car has AC, or else that would have been pretty brutal. I really need to get my sunroof delete in so I can close that off. It's creating all sorts of weird vibrations and like buffeting on the freeways. I have to get that in ASAP. I actually ended up canceling the order for the original one that I bought because it was back ordered. I didn't know how long it was gonna take, and I found another one that was in stock, so I should be able to get that hopefully in like a week or so. Roll cage will be here next. The next video will probably be the suspension install, which will be on Sunday. I'm doing that with my buddy Chris in his garage. He has air conditioning, that's why. But we will continue this video tomorrow. I'll throw these wheels back on and we'll see what we're dealing with as far as like rubbing and whatnot, with only the fenders being rolled. I think we'll be okay, but really we're gonna end up dialing it in once we get the suspension on the camber plates. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Dude, it's honestly insane how different and like good this car looks with these wheels and these tires. It's just a completely different car. All right, good morning, it's a new day. So last night I came out and I threw the wheels and tires back on. Looking at it, it seems as though we are gonna be okay. So you can see up here up front, you know, you're gonna have a little bit of poke. And that's why we're gonna have to run a little bit of camber. I have the car pretty high up right now. Like it's not very low. And we also should mention that the suspension that's on this car, this like $300, $400 eBay coilover set, is like riding on a cloud. So once we put the KWs on, it's gonna be much more firm. So it will be good. It's just gonna take time. Good morning, it is 7 o'clock in the morning. I literally just hopped out of bed and came straight to the garage because it's gonna be about 100 degrees today here in Charlotte. And I have another video I have to film right now. I wanna get all this stuff done before it gets too hot. So I'm actually gonna hop in the car, go grab some coffee, and we'll go for a ride and see if it's rubbing anymore in the back. Really the only spot that was rubbing, which is due to this whack alignment, was the back right. But I can actually feel where we rolled it and where it was rubbing, and like looking at it, I really don't think it's gonna be an issue. So let's go ahead and hop in the car, grab that coffee, get this day started. One thing I'll say about my girl, she never hesitates to turn on, literally every time. Like an old car in this condition, it just, every time, starts up absolutely perfectly. Something up with the tack, you gotta like slap it, and then it starts to work again. I don't know what that's about. Damn, bro. It's a beautiful morning to have the car out, that's for sure. All right, so definitely don't hear any rubbing, which is good. I think we're gonna be fine, you guys. I think that's really all we needed. Man, it's like an epic morning. Absolutely beautiful out. Everyone's just like waking up to start their day. I'm really enjoying the process of this car, you guys. It's like, honestly, working on it is like therapeutic. Something about like older cars, I just love working on older cars. We have such good roads around here, man. It's like the one thing about North Carolina that I just absolutely love is they take care of their roadways so well. Dude, zero rubbing. This is amazing. This is so good, you guys. And that's without the alignment, or the new suspension, or the camber plates. So good. Yes, we are money. Well, I didn't really think this one through. We don't have cup holders. So I think I'm just gonna have to like finesse this into this rat nest. Bro, what in the world? I'm putting the interior back together today. I just have to do a couple of little modifications, but yeah, I didn't think this one through. Yeah, we're good, no more rubbing. Oh, it's nice. Nice to be able to drive it with the new setup and not have to worry about it. It's funny because like all four corners are definitely uneven. Like the coils are set on this car just like all wonky. And you can see the alignment is just so out of whack. Like this tire, this wheel's going like this way a little bit. And then this wheel's going like hella far this way. Oh, she will be a million times better with a new alignment. But damn, dude, this car is just like, oh my God, it's perfection. This car just makes me so happy. It's so good. It's just so good in this color. It's a really hard color to film too, because it's like kind of bright, but also kind of dark in certain lighting. Super happy with it. All right, cool. That's it. That's all this video was, talking about the fender rolling, but it was a success. I'll leave his information down below if you guys need someone to do fender rolling here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Made a big difference for me. I know down the line it's gonna make an even bigger difference once we get a little more aggressive. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next E36 video coming up soon. Thank you as always for watching. Love you. See you in the next one. Peace.